my brothers and sisters of the Order, welcome back to the Order. I'm Celtic Templar, and welcome back to another Gallowglass series videos. Now, on this how-to video, we are going to be covering the infamous 14th century Gallowglass. Well, I would say infamous, but the problem is, during the 14th century, we have little known documentation of any information on the Gallowglass. Reason being is because during the 14th century, we have multiple wars, and as well we do have accounts of the brothers the Bruces, such as Edward Bruce and Robert the Bruce, using Gallowglass at the battles in various regions in Ireland, especially when it came to the Bruce invasion of Ireland. So, why did the Gallowglass don't get much information or as well much detail during the 14th century? Well, we can easily understand that because, one, this is when most people focus on other conflicts, such as the 100 Years' War, the Scottish War of Independence, various battles in history, not the Gallowglass, seeing the fact that they were mostly a mercenary unit, so yeah. So, what did the Gallowglass look and dress like? Well, they would have looked and dressed like that of the common type of battle units as they did prior in the last century of the said 13th century. So, what was the difference? Well, the difference would be, well, mostly with their helmets. Their helmets would change and evolve. What I'm wearing right now is the most common design they would have worn, which would have been a male coif and, as I said, some sort of skull cap type helmet. Now, they would also wear this style of helmet, which would be, well, as you can tell, a bowl-shaped helmet with said aventail attached, which you'll see me wearing this later. So yeah. But reason being, this would have been the most iconical design. Now I hear many people already asking, "Oh, but where are the other style of Gallowglass helmets? Where is this style? Where is this style? Where's this style? Where's this style?" Here's the thing. Those are of later centuries. We will get to them very soon. Now, I want to put this out here though. The Gallowglass would also wear another style helmet. Sadly, you can't find it anywhere online for purchase use, in which would be known as the Scottish bassinet, or Highland bassinet, or central pilon bassinet, or central spiral bassinet, which would be kind of the Scottish style bassinet from the centuries. Now, it would look somewhat like this helmet, only without the nasal guard and without the cheek guards encroaching onto the face. This would be pretty much, well, like this design. Now, I can only find this in historical artwork and historical tombstones and such where we see Gallowglass wearing them. The problem is, I can't find anything like that online, sadly. Now, I hear many people already asking, "But Templar, shouldn't the Gallowglass be wearing more equipment, seeing the fact there might be more conflict, so they would, well, get more money?" Well, you would think so, but unfortunately during this point in time in history, the Gallowglass did suffer from one major thing as the rest of Europe did, and that would be heavy rainstorms that in the process flooded the lands of Ireland, especially during the years of 1315 to 1317, and Ireland suffered greatly. So much so that many Gallowglass actually fought barefoot instead of wearing any type of footwear. So it's little known. But this would have actually also been the reason why the brothers Bruces failed in the invasion of Ireland, because one, they ran out of food for their army. So yeah. But as well, Gallowglass axes also started to change. They were mostly of the designs of Viking or whatever. Now they start to change more and more to this design right here. And soon, by the next century, we see Gallowglass starting to change their axes to the iconical Gallowglass battle axe, as we all know and love. Now though, many of y'all are probably wondering, "Oh, but Templar, what about hand arm? Did they wear that?" Yes, but unfortunately, much evidence does show that they wore just regular style hand equipment. In other words, leather gauntlets. And now you know what leather gauntlets are. Leather gauntlets are, well, just that, a glove. That's it. Now, it is occasionally stated that the Gallowglass nobles did wear the said gloves, but not exactly to that point standard. In fact, it wouldn't be of plate, it would mostly be of mail mittens with a form of plate along the side of the arm. Kind of like in this image you see right here. So, yeah. But that's the thing. Gallowglass, during this point in time period, were very rarely used due to the fact of how much money cost at the time. So, yeah. But that's the sad part about it. As well, also y'all, I also have to give this out to y'all. Thangthrand has returned. I highly recommend checking out his channel. Though he is suffering from a problem right now, he's about to lose his house. So help him out as much as you can. I would heavily recommend checking out the link down below called Spotify, which will help you all out in helping him out. Because because he might lose his home and all that and everything that he owns. And in order to stop that from happening, we should actually help him out as much as we can. So why don't y'all check him out as soon as you can, as soon as you're done with, doing this video. So hopefully we can check him out together. Anyways guys, let's get right into the fighting, shall we? as y'all saw, moving around this equipment, I did feel a little fatigued because one of the heat we're having here in Texas right now. But yeah, this would probably be the same weather as it would be for a whole year in Ireland and Scotland and such. So maybe 2 years. Because one, due to the heavy rainstorms, there was heavy density of humidity, and as well, many men were dropping dead because they were wearing their heavy gambesons. So yeah. Now, as I said, we don't have much information on the 14th century Gallowglass, but what we do have information on is of how they actually, well, would have given their services to not only the Scots Irish, but as well also to the English. Hence is why, a lot of y'all are wondering why I'm wearing this weird sash. This is why a lot of them would wear this sash. Because one, these colors would represent of who they were fighting for. For example, if I'm fighting for this local liege lord and this Anglo-Irish noble who's paid me, guess what? I'm going to wear his colors. But if I'm fighting for, say, the Bruces of Edward Bruce and such, I would wear their colors. And it could be said on and on. So yeah, this would be the best way to not mistaken the said Gallowglass. Now, it is stated though the Gallowglass would have this type of form of service for quite a while. And it's actually stated that they would have a platted or blank color that would be of gray or something like that. That would have been uncolored. And in doing so, this would represent that they are not in service, meaning they don't serve anyone at the moment. So we can see why Gallowglass started to wear more of these, especially through the later centuries. So yeah, now, upon wearing this thing, I do like the F5 to Aventail, but I think I might need to adjust it real quick for later videos because it needs to be more closely aligned to my neck, that way it protects it a little more. That and it doesn't swing downward in the process. But yeah. Now here many people are already asking, Templar, why not use a bassinet? Well, as I said, during the 14th century, the only bassinet the Scottish or warriors would have used, and pretty much in the northern Ireland and such, would have actually used would have been the Scottish style bassinet. The Gallowglass would have adopted this in order to, well, better fit in. They would not use the later style bassinets until the turn of the 15th, until around the end of the 14th century and into the 15th. So why? Kind of obvious. Supply and demand. There's not enough supply for the big enough demand. And as well, a lot of the Gallowglass rather prefer the highland bassinet because it deflected the blow downward in the process. Off to the side, especially when it came to a downward chopping blow. Because, yeah. But as I said, I couldn't find anything like that, sadly, so that's the sad part. Now, I will be getting into other videos on the Gallowglass during the 14th century, such as their levy, their guardsmen, and the Gallowglass nobles at that time. So you'll pretty much see me wear somewhat of the same equipment, but call me. But yeah. So what would actually end up happening to the Gallowglass during the time of the 14th century? Well, your best bet is as good as mine. They would probably be used in various battles in regions of Ireland, and as well probably to hold on to, well, regions and structures. It's actually stated that they actually went through such massive slaughter that they would even go as far as to become noble lords in Ireland. So they might have patched out their own kingdom, if we would. But yeah. Anyways, guys, like and subscribe for more, like and comment, and down below of what warrior in history you all want us to cover next. As well, y'all, please check out Thane Thran's videos. He's recently done The Witcher, and I think it was also Indiana Jones' Whip. So, highly recommend checking out his channel. That way you can actually help him, well, get his home back in order and all that. Because, one, check out the link down below also, where you can actually help out Thane Thran and helping out and saving his house. So, hopefully to see y'all in the next one. Like and comment for more. And subscribe, so that way you can stay tuned for more of our videos. Anyways, guys, I'm Celtic Templar. Hope to see y'all in the next one. Have a great day.